The Road to Jericho, a modern parable of compassion by Ruben White. In the year 2025, the United States stood at a crossroads, much like the ancient road from Jerusalem to Jericho. The nation, under a new government, faced its own trials, divisions deepened by politics, race, and ideology. Yet, amidst the chaos, a story unfolded that would resonate through the hearts of many, echoing the timeless tale of the Good Samaritan. The setting in a small town, where the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over cracked sidewalks, a man named David walked home from work. He was a teacher, passionate about nurturing young minds, but weary from the weight of a society that seemed increasingly fragmented. As he passed the local park, he noticed a commotion. A group of people had gathered, their voices rising in anger, fueled by misunderstandings and fear. The incident suddenly, a loud crash broke through the tension, a car swerved, and a young woman named Maria, a nurse who had dedicated her life to helping others, was struck down. As she lay on the pavement, the crowd gasped, and panic ensued. David rushed forward, but his heart sank as he saw the faces of the bystanders, two men in suits, a woman with a phone in hand, and others who simply turned away, their indifference stark against the backdrop of Maria's plight. The bystanders, the suits, represented the privileged elite, wrapped in their own concerns, oblivious to the suffering around them. The woman, transfixed by her screen, was a metaphor for society's obsession with distraction, unable to see the humanity before her. They were like the priest and Levite from the ancient tale, passing by on the other side, caught in the web of their own lives. The turning point, but David was different. He knelt beside Maria, his hands trembling as he assessed her injuries. "Stay with me," he whispered, his voice steady, despite the chaos. With every ounce of compassion he could muster, he called for help, his voice cutting through the noise like a beacon of light. As he cradled her head, he felt the warmth of her blood seeping through his fingers. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a metaphor for the wounds that divided their society, a nation bleeding from its own divisions. He looked into her eyes, filled with fear, and saw not just a stranger, but a reflection of his own humanity. The unity, in that moment, something miraculous happened. One by one, the bystanders began to move. A young man stepped forward, offering his jacket as a makeshift pillow. A mother with her child knelt beside David, holding Maria's hand, whispering words of comfort. The woman with the phone put her device down, finally seeing the scene before her, and rushed to call for an ambulance. Together, they formed a circle of support, a tapestry of unity woven from the threads of their shared humanity. It was a powerful reminder that love knows no boundaries, that compassion can bridge the chasms of division. The resolution: when the ambulance arrived, David stayed by Maria's side, ensuring she was taken care of. As the sirens wailed in the distance, he realized that this act of kindness was not just about saving one life, it was about igniting a spark of hope in a world that desperately needed it. In the days that followed, the community rallied around Maria, organizing fundraisers and support groups. They shared their stories, their fears, and their dreams, slowly healing the fractures that had long divided them. David became a catalyst for change, reminding everyone that love, unity, support, and understanding could transform their society. The reflection as the sun rose over the town, casting golden rays of light on the faces of those who had once been strangers, David understood that the road to Jericho was not just a path through the wilderness, it was a journey toward compassion and connection. In 2025, as the nation grappled with its own challenges, this modern-day parable served as a poignant reminder: in a world filled with division, it is our responsibility to be the Good Samaritans, to reach out and heal the wounds of our society. Conclusion: let us carry this story in our hearts, a call to action for love and understanding in our own lives. For in every act of kindness, we can pave the road to a brighter future, where unity triumphs over division, and compassion reigns supreme.